Hey you guys, I'm back and looking at my research and development lab. R&D cars, well, they're not good, but they can be blessings in disguise. These were the two first cars in different ways that I made in 1/24th scale. The truck was the first one that I ever did, not my own decals, and I learned a lot from doing it, like make sure you know what you're doing. Don't have decals in the wrong place. Like these all should have been way lower. It's lost a tire since. I'm pretty sure I know where that is, so I can put that back on. Also learned don't use super glue when you're putting it back together. The little cars I would seal up with super glue, and God, I didn't know why they always fogged up the windows, why the super glue would fog it up. Well, it's the fumes. You can't use super glue around any of the whatever it is, plastic or acrylic windows, just when you're sealing something shut that is, rivet surrounded by plastic, like I do with the little cars, the finishing touch. So this is pretty much useless because the windows, even if you can't tell from this video, are really fogged up. Now they're held in there great, but it just doesn't look that good. But lives on to serve a purpose whenever I need to create decals now for a truck or a Toyota truck. Now I have something that I'm always going to have here that I can use as a template, as a model. There's a three-legged hunk of junk. And here we have the first ARCA car that I ever made, which would be first thing I ever made with my own decals, because the people that you buy decals from only, pretty much for the most part, make them for the 3 Top NASCAR series. And this wasn't that bad. I did a pretty good job lining everything up. I mean, the trunk is kind of, I don't know if you can hear that. That's not good. This is Granite Fingers, I think 2013 car. Decent, except for the fact that it's a Chevy. It's a Chevy body for a Ford. I didn't know at the time that there were big differences in things. And I mean, to be honest, in ARCA, who knows? If you ever watched one of those races, body types, there's kind of a blurred line there. But this is definitely a Chevy, so now I know. Now I know that body types really do matter, and for every project from then on, if it's a Chevy, bought a Chevy. If it's a Ford, bought a Ford. So I'm just going to keep this as a reminder of things to do, things not to do, and from a distance it still looks okay. It's just the nose and certain things like that. Like I think this was an old Dale Jr. car or something. So just going to hang on to these two for now. I guess at the end of the day, these are examples of now you know. Gotta do some bad to do some good. And you let this happen, didn't you? Why did you let me build these? I can't believe you. Yeah, it was your fault.